Straight up, we have Giyani Metals then, and we're going to hear from their CEO, Robin Birchall.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Robin Birchall. I'm the CEO of Giyani Metals. I'm here to talk to you about manganese for the battery electric vehicle market. It's a market that we're going to hear a little bit more about later on this afternoon from the panel discussion, but it's one of the metals that seems to be a bit overlooked at the moment. The key battery, as you know, is the NMC battery, which is nickel, manganese, and cobalt. Forward-looking statements, as usual. So just a little bit of information about the company. Basically, we're based in Botswana. We are in the exploration development stage of developing our projects, which is a series of small but very high-grade manganese deposits in Botswana. As you can see here, we're located in the bottom right corner of Botswana, which is one of the most developed countries in Africa, quite a high GDP per capita, and we're right on the infrastructure that's there. This is where all of the main infrastructure in the country is: the airport, the railway lines, the main tar roads, and we're connected to the South African network of railway lines, key to Richards Bay and to Durban and to some of the other ports. Just moving on, we're in quite good company here. This is the Kalahari manganese fields. These manganese deposits are mainly for the steel market. We are entirely focused on the battery market, which is a significantly different market than the steel market. But nonetheless, we're hosted, or the hosting of our deposit is similar. It just happens to be much higher grade than what they have in the Kalahari manganese field. So really, excuse me, the key driver of this, as you all know, is the battery electric vehicle market. I don't think I need to talk to you too much about that, but we have a little bit of information on that. Just going forwards again, the really important thing is the total number of units of manganese that is going to be used in the battery market, probably lifting from about 380,000 tons at the moment to something in the range of 3 or 4 million. That's the forecast from the likes of UBS. And you have to remember, this market is considerably more valuable than the steel market. It's $2,000 a ton versus about $270 a ton at the moment. And there's very difficult process of substitution because of the much lower grades from the steel market. Just coming on to our actual deposits, you can see the Cahill, that's our main, most advanced deposit, and the Ose deposit, that's where we've done our main geophysics for the moment. It's multiple. Originally last year we did a series of soil sampling, multiple surface outcrops with high grade. You can see the ore here. It's a very special high grade haussmannite style mineralization in these pictures. We are in the field program where we're bringing it almost to a close. This has been about 115 days since we closed our financing and put money in. We've completed all the geophysics, chosen where we're going to do the drill holes, and we're almost done our drilling program at Cahill. We've probably got one more hole left, and then we'll move over to Ose. We're only planning a few holes there, and we're significantly under budget on our meters, so we will be actually extending our drill program to our third deposit, which was not planned. So I'm very pleased about that. We're under budget, we've spent less, and we have more meters left. This is our, you can see here, this is our field program timeline. We've ticked the boxes here and in this one, and we're very soon going to be ticking this box in the beginning of June, July. We'll have our resource out in mid-July. Hopefully we'll have a process flow on the metallurgical work at about the same time, which will allow us to very quickly move towards a preliminary economic analysis, scoping level study, so we can have some economics out. This is the drill holes that we've drilled so far. You can see we've done them in a series of fences. We're pretty happy with the work that's gone on so far. We have, I think, that hole this one, which is an exploration target, and one more metallurgical one around about there in between the other two holes. So, yeah, we've progressed very well. Very pleased with the progress that the team has made. We're using drillers who normally drill at Zhuaneng, a very large diamond mine not very far away from us, and they're extremely experienced and very competent. Just a view of what our core looks like. This is the high-grade material, the stuff that we've been targeting. You can see that it's this sort of shiny black-blue gunmetal style that we're looking for. This is the 50% plus material. That's what you need to make the battery metal. Just a bit on geophysics. We have, excuse me, we do have a very large land package. Several of these licenses we will be dropping because they do not host the mineralization we're looking for. And a couple of these gold ones down at the bottom we are disposing of right now. That'll just add to the treasury for the company. Just a view of the location and the geophysics that we did previously. And then just coming onto our roadmap here. You can see we've done quite well in Q2. We're completing all this work, and we'll start the process of the environmental impact studies so that we are ready to go in about a year's time for the development of the mine, environmental management plan, and then the initial resource estimates will be out. Then we'll start doing the plant design and costing, a bit of pilot testing, and we will also most likely be selling some of the material that is at surface, some very high-grade direct shipping ore, which we can sell into the steel market, which will help us fund the project so we don't need to come to the equity capital markets to raise any more money. Just a little bit of a follow-up or rounding up the story. We've got the grade, we've got the right scale for the size that we need. We don't need these huge, massive deposits that are required for the steel market. We've got a very strong management team who we've added to in the past few weeks, adding a very capable non-executive director. We're in a very, very good jurisdiction, and we've got the right kind of metallurgy. This product has been previously used both in the steel market as well as to make EMD, which is one of the feedstocks for the cathode market. So yeah, I mean, that's basically the story. I don't know if anybody's got any questions or if I'm allowed time for questions, but if anybody would like to ask any questions, I'm available for that. Okay, thank you very much. That's the end of the presentation, and I'm at the booth over in the hall. So if you want to come and have ask any questions of me or talk more about the project, I'm available today and tomorrow. Thanks very much.